Finally, I'll record a bit suggestions for everyone. Many of you might have noticed that during practical exercises, I often perform some data validation steps to check if their actions are correct. Some actions, when the data is small, can be easily observed just by looking at it. For example, earlier when we deleted duplicate rows, we would use our eyes to check which data was duplicated. In fact, we have some small tricks to help you complete this more efficiently. First of all, in the bottom left corner, there is a built-in data validation feature. For example, when I select a numeric field, it will automatically calculate the sum and average. For instance, if we look at the scores here and find that the average is unusually low, say only in the 30s, this indicates that something must be wrong with the data, which is causing such an abnormal average. In this case, we can make adjustments accordingly. Secondly, in the drop-down menu we just used, besides filtering, it also performs deduplication. We might notice that students like Jiangying and Li Ming have the number 2 next to their names. This means that these students have 2 rows in the entire table. This can alert us to delete duplicate rows, which is another form of data validation. Another useful tip is to make good use of the history steps features. For instance, at the beginning, the teacher did a step where Li Ming was filtered out to check if this person was correct. Once we verify that this person is correct, we can assume that the other data is also correct. We can then create a filter step. But we don't want it to apply throughout the entire data processing, right? It's just for a temporary check. So we can choose to not apply it, and we can drag it to the step where we want to check. This allows us to inspect the results step by step. In the end, when we do the component analysis, it will not affect us at all. This is a small trick. Additionally, as you complete more and more data steps, it's good practice to create groups for them. You can group the relevant steps together, for example, creating a group for adjusting data structure, then renaming it, and dragging all related steps into it. After grouping, you can click the little arrow to collapse the group. This can help others understand your data processing steps more clearly. If they want to dive deeper into the logic, they can expand the group and check each step. These are just a few small suggestions for your data processing work.